Thank you, everyone, for joining us tonight. If anyone in the hall can come on in, we'll begin our program. And I am going to introduce you now to Dr. Gail Carberry.
Thank you, Christine. Welcome all. You know, Quinsigamond Community College is a wonderful place. Great things happen here every single day. And I have to say that, you know, so much of the time as Quinsigamond has been moving forward in this economy that we all hear is STEM-driven, people forget that the arts are alive and well in Quinsigamond Community College. The art exhibit today, you know, you put an A in the middle of STEM, you get STEAM. And I have to say that Quinsigamond's Applied Arts program really is steaming along. The students are terrific. It is my pleasure to thank the Burncoat Quintet. You guys are terrific. Aren't they? I mean, fabulous. Let me also introduce Honey Hess. Honey has been a part of the arts movement in Worcester for a very long time. One of the first people I met when I came back to Worcester, and Honey, it's always been a pleasure to work with you. She is the director for the Worcester Center for Crafts, now associated with Worcester State University, one of our prime partners. So, Honey, welcome tonight. So we're here to celebrate artists whose work is featured in the North Wing. You know, as we moved forward in this STEM economy, we built that into a math wing. I've always told my math faculty that math is the foundation upon which engineering, science, and technology are built. Without mathematics, there's not much else in those three domains. But even as we've moved forward in the mathematics and the opportunity to use computer-assisted techniques and a range of other really advanced pedagogical methods with our students there, we knew something was missing. And so when we reached out to the Applied Arts program, they filled in the missing piece. They engaged in a juried exhibit of wonderful student art. I'd like to also introduce our applied arts professors who are here tonight, George Fitch and Mary Newman. They have been a dynamic duo working for a number of years together to bring students into the program, advance the program, and to make it one of the best programs in the nation. And it's not just Quinsigamond who says so, and I'm sure George and Mary will step up and tell you so.
I came here in 1986. I was invited to come here by then academic dean Kay Sloan, and she had taught at Tunxus Community College where I was previously, and invited me to come and set up a computer graphics program. The productivity from using the computer from the old ways that both Mary and I did graphic design was just phenomenal. I mean, you could do in a day what it took a week or 10 days to do, and it really changed the whole face of this industry, especially the pre-press. And many of our students that graduated in those days are now, it's just phenomenal what they're doing, but they revolutionized the pre-press industry here in Central Mass.
So welcome everyone, and now that I'm speaking about the present right now, I really would like to acknowledge some people. We have several people from our advisory committee here this evening, but they're also applied arts students from as early back as 1995. Right now, what we're doing in the applied arts program is a little complex because of the nature of what's happening. George and I just completed a year-long academic program review along with our committee, and we went out into other academic areas to find out what exactly was happening in the field. Well, a lot is happening in the field. Everything from intermedia, it's called, or immersive media, or new media, game design, animation, sustainability design, illustration, industrial design, and the list goes on. Many of our students go on to four-year schools. I currently have about 13, to my knowledge, at Savannah College of Art. 6 are graduating in May. We have students at WPI, at Becker, at Cal Arts, at UMass, and many of them go on to their graduate studies, and they're out in the community.
So, why don't you come up here, Chip? So, yes, the arts are moving forward in the applied arts program. You see the campus photograph for our downtown campus over there in the corner. There's going to be more space on this campus for more wonderful things to occur. Some of those things will probably be part of your program, no two ways about it. Your students are just extraordinary, and why shouldn't they be? Additionally, we've had a great team of people working on thinking about music. We do offer music curriculum here, courses in music, courses in other arts areas. But I'm going to allow Dean Ates, who's the Dean of our Humanities Division, to speak about what we're up to in terms of our futures for the arts here at Quinsigamond.
Thank you, Dr. Barberry. Good evening, folk. How are you? Hope you're enjoying everything. For those of you who don't know me, again, I'm Dean of Humanities and Education. I've been here a relatively short period of time, about 8 months, and I started back in July. sometime after I started in July, Dr. Carlberry called me into her office, and she says, I have an idea about some things and how we might be able to really do some things in areas that we haven't done in a long time, and that's in music and theater. Now, she got me thinking about this, and then I attended a play that was put on here last semester. It was excellent. And I talked to the students at intermission time, and I said, how many of you had a theater course? Because you all look good. And not one student had a theater course. They sang in that, and I asked, well, have any of you had any music lessons? Well, maybe a course, but nobody had any voice lessons. But these students were excellent. And so we thought, it's time to kind of resurrect some things. We were able to look at some catalogs and contact some information, get some information to the registrar's office. Back in the late 70s, early 80s, we had some programs, and for whatever reasons, they don't exist anymore. So what we're attempting to do is to bring that back. And so we're writing curriculum at this point in time in the areas of music and theater, and we're developing a concentration in music and theater to fit right inside our liberal arts degree, so that students who take those courses will be able to transfer them to any state school and most private schools in the state of Massachusetts and even outside of the state. We've got some community partners. We talked to the great folks, Principal Will Foley at Burncoat, and you can see the excellent training that students have already. My goodness, I just hope we have some things to offer these students. They're really good. And we've also partnering with the Worcester Public Schools. We've talked to some people at some state colleges. And so we're partnering with a number of state colleges that we're working with in the area. And why we're doing that, we want to make sure that the courses we offer in our concentration within liberal arts, both music and theater, actually transfer without a beat. So when the students take their full 61 hours or so with us, they transfer, they don't miss a beat, they don't take additional courses, they move on in their major. If they selected music, they move on in their major. If they selected theater, they move on in the theater major without missing a beat. So I'm very excited about this. We also talked to some other community folks about what we can do in the community to bring some new plays here and all kinds of good stuff. The long-term goal is to develop full-blown programs in each one of these areas. And so that's what we're doing, and we're very excited about it. Got a good team of faculty members and staff members helping us.
Folks here who are working with you?
John Sotopoli is working with us. He's been a tremendous help. Yes, Jose Castilla, who is actually writing some of our music courses, is our music instructor here, from Berkeley grad, and so we love him. He's giving us some direction in that area. We have Kevin Butler, who's working with us in theater, and several other individuals that are working with us. Ken Wong, who's head of our liberal arts associate degree program. Gene Kennedy, who's working with us, who's got some background in music. So a number of good folks who are really helping us, guiding us, acting as our advisory committee to really steer us in the right direction, along with the contacts we've made at some universities and also at the Worcester Public School. So, Dr. Coward, we're just excited to be doing this and continue to, we'll be sending out information, and anybody who wants to give us some advice or give us some direction, we welcome it.
Thank you. So I'm understanding, Mary, that you're also working with Erin Williams at this point in time, having conversations, or about to have conversations. She's from Erin is from the Cultural Development Office of the City of Worcester. You know, this beautiful facility down here, just like this wing of this building, needs art. And so we're working with the city. It's my understanding that at our new campus facility downtown, we're looking to have one whole exterior wall dedicated to public art. And we'll be commissioning 2 professional artists for the first installation this summer. Our talks are open with regard to a 3rd mural space on the wall for art students from QCC. We plan to rotate murals out about every 9 months. The first installation will be timed with the opening of our new facility in September, which is so exciting. And we think this project will light a creative spark in the downtown area this summer. You know, Worcester is in a renaissance, and renaissance means art. So along with concerts and movies and other things that we think will occur on the Common, we think Quinn Singerman's presence downtown, we say it's a healthcare and workforce building. It's going to be so much more. as a welcoming gathering space for so many people in our community.
Jose Castillo will be offering his guitar interpretations as we go forward with Professor Newman to see the exhibition. Many thanks.